This is the iPhone 17 Pro Max here in the silver color. I decided to go with silver. There's no black one anymore. And I kind of stopped wanting to get the black ones due to the fact that they kind of show wear and tear over the time of use. And the orange and the blue were definitely not one of my favorites. So I decided silver is the way to go. I also picked up here the TechWoven case in black for the 17 Pro Max because I also want to check out the new material here compared to the old ones. And I wanted to really see if it's anything improved or it's pretty much the same. So let's get right into the unboxings of both of these items. So let's start off first with the iPhone. The iPhone is the biggest thing here, and I'm so happy I finally got my hands on it. So let's go ahead and open it. It's just so satisfying every single time you open up one of these. It's like this shiny new gadget. But here you have the phone. Look at this thing. Wow, it looks nice. First impressions, I think that it looks really neat. It seems a little bit thicker than usual compared to my titanium 16 Pro Max. I can tell you that it slightly looks a little bit bigger and kind of feels bigger, but it feels not that heavy. So it's great that it's the size, and I think that I'm digging the overall look of it, especially with the glass, with the aluminum design here. They both look really nice together. The peel of the screen is the best part as well. There you go. Let's see what you also get here inside the box. You have this USB-C to USB-C cable. Of course, you don't have the power brick anymore. You also are not going to get any SIM eject tool for this version in the States. You have eSIM model only, so they pretty much tell you that as well in one of these pamphlets that you no longer need a physical SIM card here for your iPhone because it's all eSIM, and you can take advantage of that dual eSIM capability to have two of those running at the exact same time. So pretty standard stuff here that you get inside the box. The iPhone does look great. I'm really digging the silver color, and I'm so happy I can finally go over to the silver from the black because it just looks a lot better. And ever since I got my studio display, and it comes of course in silver, I've noticed how much I like that, and my next MacBook will probably be silver instead of space gray. I want to go ahead and see the TechWoven case here. Let's move the phone out of the way, unbox this case, and see what we're getting here with the TechWoven case. Ooh, this one looks really neat. It feels a little bit different than the old material. The old material is more like a matte finish, but this one definitely is a little bit of an improvement, I think. And I kind of like the feeling of this one better. It feels more like a premium case here than what you would get with the old version. It showed wear and tear pretty easily. So this case is pretty interesting. Let's put it on the phone here. Look at that. And this is of course going to be the silver with the black case. The backside is also going to show the silver, but the bezel or plateau, it's humongous. That's the first thing that stands out, and you know you have the newest iPhone by just looking at this plateau here. Pretty interesting here. I also want to just show you the lanyard holes. So you do get those lanyard holes on both sides. So you can go ahead and use that crossbody strap that Apple has. And as you can see, the cutouts are pretty good. Before, with the old cases, there were some issues with the quality control and the ports not being exactly aligned with the actual case. It feels better in the hand. It's more of a grippy texture, I can say, instead of more of that suede texture. So this is going to give you more grip in the hand, I think, using it over time, and it just feels better. The old one, the only thing I liked is the sides of the case. It had a really nice texture to it, and it would have been nice if they made the entire case with the side texture, but that wasn't, of course, the way they went with. This is really good here based on how it feels, but you can only tell over time on how it will last on the phone. The buttons are pretty clicky, so it works really good. And the phone is going to be covered up, and if you add a screen protector, you're pretty much going to have it even out with the bezel of the case, and you have that flush finish if you get a screen protector installed. Let's compare the 17 Pro Max here in silver to the 16 Pro Max that I have here in black titanium. From an initial look, I think I really do like the silver one a lot better than the black one, and the plateau will definitely grow on me over time. It looks different. It looks very interesting from first glance, especially this glass here compared to the full glass design on the 16 Pro Max. So it's similar, but a little bit different, enough to make it seem like it's a totally different design, but they just changed a couple of things around, like moving the flash, the LiDAR, and the microphone to the right. and the camera lenses are still in the same orientation as you would find on the 16 Pro Max. On the sides, you still have the power button and the camera control in the exact same way. You also have the antenna bands here. This one, the 17 Pro Max, does look a little bit bigger than what you would find here on the 16 Pro Max because you have a little bit more of a rounded corner here compared to the straight corners here on the 16 Pro Max. On the top, you have an antenna band here on the 17 Pro Max. I think that's what it's for, the 5G antenna. Here you have nothing on the 16 Pro Max. On the other side, you have the volume rockers, the same action button, up and down volume, and then your antenna bands. And then on the bottom, it's a little bit different because you no longer have this antenna band here, and you have extra holes here for your speaker or microphone on the left side of the charge port. Otherwise, on the right side, it's pretty much the same number of holes as well. So a little bit changes here and there from one generation to the other. The screen size is the same. You do have a little bit of a difference here on the top, kind of hard to see on camera, but the earpiece speaker right here is smaller on the 16 Pro Max than the longer one here that's found on the 17 Pro Max. I'm going to transfer my data over from the 16 Pro Max to the 17 Pro Max here, and I'll make a full review after I've been using it for about a month to give you guys some idea of how I feel moving from the 16 Pro Max to the 17 Pro Max. Pretty quick video here, just wanted to show you what you're getting and how the new design is, and my first impressions on what I think here about this design compared to the old one. So if you have any additional questions, please leave them in the comment section and I'll try to answer them as quick as I can. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Zanev Tech is out.